What up, Chooms? I hope you're doing well on this weekend. It is Sunday, November 23rd. I just wanted to talk to you guys real quick about Black Ops 7. So, we won't take a lot of time with the preamble, but I want to thank you for tuning in. Please hit the like, hit the subscribe button, get more videos out to more people. I would truly appreciate that, certainly. Shout out to Elec Media Productions and EMG Records, as those are my homies and the label that I'm signed to. Check them out. You can find them on Facebook, Spotify, basically all streaming platforms. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this. I want to talk about Black Ops 7. So, if you are a Black Ops fan or even a Call of Duty fan, I'm sure you know the gist of what's going around. Black Ops 7 on most people's radars is a hot mess. It is a mess. It has redeeming factors. There's parts of this game that are actually good. So this footage that I'm going to bring to you today is captured on PS5, the OG PS5. I have not, or I've decided not to buy the PS5 Pro. I don't think it's a good buy with its performance. I heard it's. I should do a review. So let's say that for a PS5 uh, OG and regular review. Let's go ahead and skip to some of the action here.
Oh, it's
Uh,
forced co-op?
it's forced co-op. So
It's
forced
forced
co-op.
co-op.
I'm,
That's
I'm reacting
crazy.
to my own video. So you okay?
Wait,
I'm reacting
squad
to my
fell
own
off.
video. So uh, yeah, you're gonna hear my own voice in the background. So this is one of the rewards. You go into forced co-op. I did get this gun, and it is nice. It's a good gun. So basically, when you go into the co-op, you're forced to
Okay, this is the
either squad
reward.
fill or you can turn off
Searching for a
squad fill,
match.
as you can see right. I already did it, but you can turn off squad fill. Right? Let's get into the
Is it
action.
forced co-op? That's strange. I know co-op is new in Call
Look
of
at all
Duty.
the loading times, man. It's a critical loading time. So these cutscenes, I'm not gonna bore you with this. So what happens during the cutscenes? Your team is there. But I chose to go solo, so they're not there during the live action parts, which is odd because you will hear their lines. Their lines are given, so it's jarring. It's a jarring experience. In the cutscenes, they're there, and without them in the co-op, it's like
Oh man, this
the
nigga just
smoke hit me up. Without them in the co-op, it's odd. It's like they're talking, but you don't see them, so it's like what the hell, right? Now the difficult part, the unpopular opinion.
oh, that nigga did not drop.
I will say this: the co-op story-wise is hot garbage. I'm so disappointed. I
Woo.
was looking forward to the continuation of the story of Black Ops, which, if you guys are Black Ops fans, you know Black Ops was the series where it kind of messed with the mind a little bit, right? So the thing about this co-op, and spoilers ahead, the thing about this co-op mission, or the fact that it's co-op, the story is or has nothing to do with the original Black Ops story, in my opinion, other than the fact that it's Mason, um, who is the kid of I forgot his father's name, and um, Woods accidentally killed his father. Other than that, it really has nothing to do with the story. This story has nothing to do with that, other than the villain Kagan is taking advantage of
Where y'all going?
Mason's
What?
uh, hang up on this thing
Ain't
with
nobody
Woods.
said you can go down there. Ain't nobody down there to watch y'all. Go down.
And
Go back
I'm
in there.
yelling at the kids. The kids were tripping.
Oh, you in?
So yeah, smoke just came in here with
Yeah, I'm in the
now.
campaign right now. You're in the campaign with
Man,
me?
let me turn my own self down.
All right.
So the
But
story
where
has
you
nothing
at? I
to do
can't
with the
see.
original, other than the fact that it's Mason's kid. Other than that,
Uh,
it's a thread,
I
it's
can
a
hear you
thin
through the
thread
game.
that they brought that this into the story. So Kagan's taking advantage of that. She has fear toxin, which basically makes her the scarecrow of the COD universe. Now, I'm not going to spoil it for you in terms of action
All
as
right, there
far
you are.
as
There you are.
how the
You know
co-op
what? Yeah,
plays out. The missions are all
let's
right;
do the
they're
party thing.
fine. It's
What
not
you were saying.
too crazy. Uh, and with that, I'm going to say playing the missions and playing the co-op was actually kind of fun. The story is shit. Don't get into it for the story. Let me change the video. I'm actually upset with myself. I can hear myself in the video. Um, so where? All right, let's go to this. Let's go to this campaign. It has more action. All right. So we start off with a cutscene, and here's Woods. Let's listen to this for a second.
To suffer, you gotta you gotta forgive yourself.
It's good advice, kid. You first. Great.
The issue I'm having with this, right, is this is 2037, I believe, in the year that Black Ops 7 is set. Woods has been dead for how long already? So why is this an issue? If Woods felt guilty for killing Mason's pops on accident, we all know how that happened. It's quite feasible that that happened. We can forgive the guy. He never forgave himself. I get that. War veterans, shell shock, etc. This man has had to have been dead for at least 20 years before this story takes place. So I don't understand why Mason's so hung up on it. Is he hung up on forgiving Woods? Bro, let that shit go. I think he barely met Woods. He only knew him a few years. Woods is a Vietnam veteran. This is 2030. I understand the fear toxin. I get that shit. But the storyline really should have just diverged off of Woods and Mason. I keep forgetting the older Mason's name, the father's name. Woods and Mason's father. It should have diverted from that story a long time ago. A long time ago. So if Mason is hung up on this shit in 2037, dude, he should not be a soldier. He should not be out in the field. He should not be doing any missions. He's definitely got some issues. So they forced the storyline. That's the crap part. Let me just continue playing this in the background. That's the crap part about Black Ops 7 story. It makes zero sense. Besides that, I can even look past that, like, yeah, all right, we're just playing a game here. But let's fast forward into some more action. Um, Now, besides the story being janky, right? The way that the co-op is put together makes no sense. You just go from one mission to the other, and there's no sense in it. If you diverge from the storyline and the campaign, you go into multiplayer, and you've got people or characters that were supposed to be in the storyline in multiplayer, but they never show up in the campaign. They don't show up in zombies as far as I can tell, but it looks like they're zombie characters. It's just a hot mess. The way they threw this game together, it's a hot mess. They took assets from Black Ops 2. It's touching my heart because I'm a huge Black Ops 2 fan. That was my first COD game ever. So I have some nostalgia along with it. Hearing the remixed version of the theme is great. There's in multiplayer you have Black Ops maps. That's great. It's very reminiscent. That's why I say refried beans, because they're taking older stuff, leftover stuff, and just mixing it together with some new shit and throwing it out there, throwing it at the wall to see what sticks. This is not befitting of a multi-billion-dollar company. Activision, if you're listening, shame on you, man. Yeah, you could do better. You do better than that. I'm not even saying that you're gouging us on the price. It's $70 for the game. It's fine. I pay $70 for most of my games. That's fine. I'm just saying I think you can do better. I really do. Now, that being said, this is the unpopular opinion. I actually had fun playing the campaign. It wasn't for the story. It's just going through, shooting, killing people. You see how the voice, see that how it pops up, Zaveri. So when you have characters pop up like that and it shows their picture, it's so corny to me. I think it's just mobile gaming shit. And I'm not a mobile fan game or a mobile game fan. I mean, Call of Duty Mobile is great, but hook your controller up to your phone or your iPad or whatever device, that's fine. But I'm not a fan of mobile game. To me, that's cornball. That's like a 12-year-old out on a mission shooting people. You got to show the picture of who's talking. He doesn't understand who he's talking to. Can't recognize voices. Ugh. It's just corny. Uh, you got to take some more meds. But other than that, um, the missions actually are fun to play. It's all about just going through, completing the mission. You unlock guns, you unlock camos, and it counts across campaign, multiplayer, and zombies. That's the good part. That's great. That made the whole campaign just worth it, at least to play through one time. Right? Now, all of my homies, they know my most hated game of Call of Duty is Vanguard. I hated Vanguard. I only played the shit because my boys was on it. And I enjoyed spending time with the homies, kicking back and relaxing. But other than that, I hated Vanguard. Black Ops 7 makes Vanguard look like the remastered version of Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. That should give any Call of Duty fans a hint of just how bad that campaign is. Like, geez. Besides the fact of just going through and unlocking stuff, I, there's really no other point to playing it. I am so glad I'm done with it. Usually, I'll play campaigns, Call of Duty or Battlefield. I'll play the campaign the year it comes out, and then I'll go back and play it again a couple years later, just for shits and giggles, just to refresh my memory on the storyline. This is the first and last time I'm ever going to play Black Ops 7 campaign. Now, what they did is they locked Endgame behind the campaign. But apparently, as I check on the news, Endgame is now available even if you don't play the campaign. I wish that would have been the case when I played it. But whatever, I unlocked some shit. Endgame is a direct ripoff of Arc Raiders. If you play Arc Raiders, which I do, I'm a huge fan of it, it's the same exact premise. You load up, you hit the world, you try to loot as much shit, get weapons that you can bring back with you, unlock shit, and extract. If you extract successfully, you keep whatever you looted, you keep whatever you grabbed. If you don't extract, you get killed, you lose everything. So you could spend literally an hour or 2 hours out in the world looting shit only to lose it all, right? So the tack that I take in Arc Raiders is like I'll go topside for 20, 30 minutes, do short missions. I do short missions and I head back home. I stock up on everything. I stock up on my money. I make sales. I make trades, whatever. It's the same thing with Endgame. You can do the same exact shit. It's a slower grind, but it's a more satisfying grind. I did play 1 hour the other day and I couldn't extract, and it's just a huge waste of an hour,
Not really, no.
right? Because you spend an hour and then you just lose shit, dude. Come on, man. You could have spent time in multiplayer or zombies doing that shit. Now, multiplayer is obviously the saving grace of this game. That's what all Call of Duties are about. Let's face it. And I'm saying this as a campaign player. Even though I am a campaign fan, I love all the Call of Duty campaigns, Black Ops or Battlefield campaigns.
A
However,
little bit of it. I don't know.
the reality is the campaign
I
is
don't know if he wants to
10,
record it.
15% of the value of the game, right? If you go rewind back to Black
Good
Ops
idea, yes, I
4,
know.
had no campaign. It was straight up multiplayer. That game, even though I didn't buy into it, I didn't like it because of all the wall running and rocket jetpacks. I didn't play it, but it still did well. There was a lot of fans of Black Ops 4. Campaignless, no campaign. So campaign to say it's not worth the money that you paid for it, uh, nah, it's a fallacy. It's incorrect. It is worth it. Even if you hate the campaign, the story, just like I do, you play it just to unlock shit. That makes that part of the game worth it. And being that it's only 15% of the value of the game, to say it's not valuable because of the shitty campaign, shut the fuck up, man. Really? Really? You bitching. You bitching for no reason. You're just whining and moaning. If you don't want to buy the game, don't buy it. Nobody's gonna. outcast you. Some of my homies don't buy it, and we play COD daily. A couple of my homies haven't bought it, but to each his own. I think they will buy it though, because we're multiplayer geeks. Again, the multiplayer in Black Ops 7 is solid. I should have got some multiplayer footage,
Get over there,
but
kid.
I didn't. I just streamed the campaign so far. But I'll do another review on the multiplayer. The multiplayer is solid. The guns are great. They feel good. They're updated. They're new. It's new, near future technology. I love that. That's my thing. So it's great. And the camo grind this time around is better if you compare it to MW3, where you had to unlock one gun to get the camo for another gun. Fucking ridiculous. I hated that shit. Don't do that shit again, Activision. But this time around, it's straight up. You use whatever SMG or assault rifle or shotgun or LMG, and you just keep using it till you unlock the shit. All the camos. That's the way it should be.
Yep.
Also, the persistent lobbies. Now is we're going back to COD to where you can make friends on Call of Duty, or you can make solid enemies, nemesis that you battle with match after match after match. So it's not just a one team death match and 10 minutes long, and then the next you're fighting a whole new batch of people. No, you're fighting the same motherfuckers over and over. At least you have the option to, which I do like. I like making enemies and common villains that I face on Call of Duty. One, if they're really good, then you sharpen your skills, right? I don't subscribe to all the shit talking. I usually just listen to people. I listen to people talk shit when I'm playing public matches, but you won't find me out there talking shit, bro. That's just not me. You're just wasting time and energy doing that. I play the game and I listen to people. So the multiplayer is good. It's solid. If you're talking about is it worth $70, it is. It is. Even if you're only going to play the game for the year until the next one comes out. But again, like myself, I go back and play these games every once in a while. I boot up the original Call of Duty for Modern Warfare, the remastered one, but I still play that. There's still people on there. There's still people playing Ghosts. There's still people that play Black Ops 2. Yes, it's longer to get a match, but what you know, the player base has moved on to the newer shit. So that's what I mean when I say refried beans. It's like leftovers. People always say, "Oh, leftovers again, refried beans." But hey, you throw some refried beans in a tortilla, you got some cheese, throw some tomatoes, onions, and some meat to go along with that, some good protein, your choice. Well, that's a satisfying meal. That's good. Throw that shit, wrap it up in foil, throw it in my lunchbox. I'll take it to work the next day and I'll enjoy that motherfucking burrito. So it's the same thing, if you ask me. Yes, they regurgitated a lot of the Black Ops assets. They regurgitated and reused the maps. So it's now better graphically, of course. It plays smoother. You have Omni movement now. So at the end of the day, my message is this: I'm not here to convince you to buy Black Ops 7. I'm not here to convince you to not buy Black Ops 7. All I'm saying is, in my opinion, in my experience, it's a solid game. There are parts of it that piss me off as a fan of the series that they really let me down. But there's other parts that have redeeming factors to make it worth spending my money. At the end of the day, I have a game wherein I can jump on with my boys, relax, unwind, talk my shit, and have fun. So that's my message to you as a consumer. I'm not trying to influence you either way. All I'm saying is at the end of the day, buy what you like, buy what makes you happy. In my experience, it's worth it, but that's me. Play on whatever console makes you fucking happy, whether it's Xbox, whether it's PS5, whether it's your PC. And I'm looking at that new Steam machine, to be honest. Actually, I'll go with the Steam frame before I get the Steam machine, but that's a whole nother video, right? So at the end of the day, Tooms, like I say, enjoy yourself, have fucking fun. If you want to play on PS5 or you're on Xbox, you want to add me on PS5, you want to squad up with me and the homies, you can find me under Mavs the Machine on PlayStation. You can see it right there at the bottom of my video. Add me up. Let's go. We'll squad up. Other than that, hit that like button, hit that subscribe. Appreciate you for it, and let's keep gaming. Have fun. Now you get to see me struggle trying to end my video and trying to be cool at the same time. Hey, hit me up on the next one. Peace.